Hello friends, here is Siddheswar with you and you are watching my YouTube channel My Birds My Love. I cordially welcome all my subscribers and viewers to my channel with a new video. Friends, today I am to share my personal experience about the breeding of yellow-sided conure and blue conure in my bird setup. The bird lovers are already well acquainted with the name conure. This beautiful bird is the native of South America, as we know. These conures can be seen in natural environment in the forests of South America. Conure has great popularity and demand as pet birds in all over Europe and South Africa. A certain number of mutations of this beautiful bird is also available in our country, India. Some popular mutations that are popular in India are sun conure, green-cheeked conure, jandy conure, pineapple conure, yellow-sided conure, etc. Actually, there are more than 100 mutations of conures, but all are not available here in our part of the country. In my bird setup, I have two mutations of conures, one pair of yellow-sided conure and another pair of blue conures. After getting successful breeding of these two pairs, I am to share today how I cared them, how I kept them, how and when they were provided food, and what were they provided to get successful breeding from them. But I have one request before that. If you find the video worthy of your liking, please share it with your friends. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe it and remember to press the bell icon that you can get the notification whenever I upload a new video. Friends, one of the most important matters in case of breeding of any kind of bird is the cage size that is provided to the bird. To provide a big cage is always the best way because a big cage provides the bird enough space to fly about, and a good flying makes a bird healthy, and of course a healthy bird breeds well. Some birds like budgies, cockatiels, finches are reared and set for breeding in both cages and colonies. But it is always good to keep a pair of conure in one cage, that good breeding result is expected from them. Generally, conure is not set for breeding in colony, and I did not have any idea or experience of breeding conures in colony. I have provided two separate cages for my two pairs of conures. For successful breeding of conures, we should provide a 4x2x2 cage to one pair of birds, though a bigger cage is always better. 4x2x2 means the cage should be 4 feet long, 4 feet wide and 2 feet deep. Wooden stick is to be used as park for the birds. We may use hard branches of trees also. Actually, they should be given chance to sit, to play or sleep, to do mating and to even chew when they like. The birds like conures have a tendency to chew or cut something with their beak for entertainment. So, a wooden perch is a very good idea to keep them happy and comfortable. It is the most important matter to select and identify male and female to get breeding. If we keep two males or two females together, there will be no chance of breeding. Females may lay eggs without mating with male, but there is no chance of getting any result from the egg because the egg will be unfertile surely. It is impossible to confirm male and female of conure by observing their physical features or behaviors. There are two ways for us to identify male and female of the conures. The first one is to have DNA test of your bird, but if you do not have the opportunity to make DNA test, you can purchase a pair of male and female from a breeder who has made DNA test of his birds. You can have the confirmation from the report card of the DNA test. It is necessary for the birds to become adult when you are expecting good breeding from them. The conures become adult within 1 to 3 years. It can vary according to species, but generally they become adult in 3 years. So it is better to wait for 3 years before setting them for breeding. Conures have an average lifespan of 20 to 30 years in captivity. So we can easily wait for these 3 years before getting breeding from them. If we want early breeding, we may face some problems. Problems means the babies may be sick, the parents may not be able to feed the babies properly, and the babies may die, etc. A proper bonding between the male and the female is also a necessary thing for good breeding. If they are seen feeding each other, cuddling with each other, then we may become sure that their bonding is good, they have a proper bonding, and then we can set them for breeding and there will be results surely. Good food and care is another necessary thing for good breeding. Conures should be provided with soft food regularly. I provide soft food to my birds within 6:30 to 7 am. In soft food, I give them black chana or chickpea, cowpea, groundnuts, and maize seeds after soaking them in water for 24 hours. I provide fruits thrice a week and also vegetables thrice a week alternatively. For fruits, I give them apple, guava, cucumber, and ripe papaya also. And for vegetables, I provide them carrot roots, beet roots, spinach, and white kosal. Taking out the morning soft food, I provide either fruits or vegetables within 9:30 am to 10 am. Then I replace them with seed mix at around 1:30 pm to 2 pm and take out food and water at night. Conures need a different kind of seed mix which is different from the seed mix of budgies, cockatiels, etc. The seed mix of conure should consist of sunflower seed, kusum seeds, a little amount of dried but fresh maize seeds, and very little amount of big kangnidana or foxtail millet, and a little amount of canary. I avoid green leaves in rainy season and cloudy days. I provide egg food throughout the year except extreme summer and rainy days. In winter, I offer egg food twice or thrice a week and in other times once a week. Friends, in case of seed mix, some other necessary seeds can also be mixed, but those are not available in our part. So I provide the seed mix consisting of the 4 things I mentioned. I have a video on making egg food in my channel. You may have watched it. I am sharing the link in the description for your watching. If you want, you may watch how I make egg food for my conures and other birds also. The next matter to be discussed is the nest and nesting material. I use wooden nest box for my conures as well as cockatiels. For conures, I use 1 feet by 1 feet by 1 feet wooden box. That is, the box is 1 feet high, 1 feet wide, and 1 feet deep. And the result is good that you are already watching. The nesting material I use are the wood particles of Gypsy Classic that I purchase online. Friends, I prepare breeding box of my conures in the same process as I do for my cockatiels. I have a video in my channel on how I prepare the breeding box for my cockatiels. you may have watched it. If you want to watch, I am providing the link in the description. You can find it easily. Besides all this, there should be a continuous supply of cuttlefish bone or calcium block and mineral block along with mineral grit in the conure cage, that they can have them according to their need and wish. Even after providing soft food, fruits, vegetables, egg food and seed mix, I use some vitamins and calcium medicines and a liver medicine also for good breeding results. I am sharing the link of that video in the description, that you can have a look on that if you want to see what medicines I use for them and how I use them. Even when they get proper mate or companion and proper environment, the conures get interested in mating and start laying eggs within a few days after successful mating. We may identify the female is either going to lay eggs or not by observing its behavior and some symptoms or some signs that I am now going to mention. The female is seen eating more cuttlefish bone and mineral block before laying eggs. Before laying eggs, the poop of the female increases to a noticeable extent. When the poop of the female increases to a certain extent, and we can observe it that now it is in large quantity than before or than normal, then it also suggests laying eggs. Most of the time, the female is seen sitting in the nest box before laying eggs. Before laying eggs, the female conure consumes more water than before. And besides all this, you can observe a swelling in the abdomen portion of the female before laying eggs. Females lay eggs within a few days after successful mating. Generally, conure is seen laying 2 to 5 eggs, but there can be more eggs also. They start sitting on the egg after laying the first egg. When laying egg is complete, they are seen sitting on the eggs most of the time in day or night. In my setup, I have seen only the female to sit on the eggs and the male spends time outside the box during that period. Within 21 to 23 days, the eggs start hatching and babies begin to come out of the eggs. If we are interested in hand feeding, we have to take the baby out of the nest box after 3 weeks. If we don't want to do that, we have to wait up to 10 to 12 weeks for the baby to come out of the nest box. When the baby comes out of nest, we have to observe if they have become self-feeding. When the babies become completely self-feeding, we can separate them from parents. When all the babies are separated, the adults will again start mating within a few days. I have shared my personal experience of breeding conures in my bird setup. You have seen the cute conure babies. I hope you like the video. I am requesting you again to subscribe my channel and to share it with your friends if you like my video. Please remember to press the bell icon after subscription, that you can get the notification whenever I upload a new video. And please remember to put likes and comments. Be well, friends, and keep your birds well. Meet you in the next video. Bye, friends.